Hey guys, it's Sunday. I got a bit of a late start today because it's a weekend. We have a few things to do today. I have a few projects. I have to fix something on the island that happened yesterday. I'll show you that. And then we have this like thing in our backyard where there's a bunch of bushes, and it used to probably be really nice. Now it's all overgrown and the squirrels have planted trees and things. So I'm going to go pull everything out that's not supposed to be back there before it gets all bloomed and grown in and another disaster that I don't want to deal with. So it's somewhat nice out. It's a little cold. The sun's out. We're going to go outside and cut down some of that stuff and make it look maybe decent again. Try to clear it out the best we can and see what we want to do with it. Other than that, we'll see what happens today. So we were cleaning the kitchen yesterday and I was pushing in the stools. And a rock fell out. One of our stones that we put in. I was having trouble putting this one in. Like, this is the problem stone for me. Back when we did it in November. And I thought I fixed the problem. And after 4 months, clearly I didn't. So I gotta clear some of that stuff out. I gotta get the old mortar off the back of this stone, get it back to the rough scratch layer, and see if I can get it to stay in there, hopefully, because it sits right at the stool height and it sticks out a little bit. So we really got to make sure it's stuck and secure. So we'll see what we can do. All right, so the first thing I did was I took this stone outside and got all of the old mortar off the back of it. I scored it with my pick a little bit too. You want a rough surface so it has something to cling to. And then in here I tried to clean out anywhere this was, but I was trying to be really careful not to knock any of the mortar out that was holding the stones around it because I don't really want to create a bigger problem. So the first thing I'm going to do, you got to make sure it's really wet. You want the mortar to sort of slow dry and it'll adhere a lot better. So I'm going to fill the hole with some water, and then I have this little bit of S-type mortar, and you want to mix it with water until it's like toothpaste consistency. I have it cleaned out. Stone fits perfectly back in place. Hopefully this is the last time for this stone. So what you want to do, you want to get your mortar on your trowel. So you make sure it's like toothpaste, and you just cover the back of this. Get a good base layer. Okay, so we got our base there. All right, now I'm gonna make like a little pocket along by putting the mortar along the sides here. Just give it like a little lip. Something to sort of almost suction cup it to. Don't want too much because it'll just ooze. You want to make sure you have a nice little pocket there. And then just slide it in place. Push evenly. Give it a tiny little bit of a wiggle. Make sure it's locked in there. And you don't touch it for 24 or 48 hours. You really want it to set and dry, slow dry in there. So I'm gonna make sure that's on. So we're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna fill in a little bit around it just to make sure that when it does dry up, it's totally secure. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it stays.
Fingers crossed.
So when we got the house, there was this nice country star on the front. It was really rusty, so I painted it, and I got to put it back up behind those very overgrown bushes that are going to need trims. Yeah. What's up? Behind here. There it is. I'm gonna cut all of these hopefully soon. This needs cut way back. And I don't know about the rhododendron. May cut it way back, may get rid of it. We'll see. There it is.
Hey guys, my birthday's over. Boo. Now I have to do work. Can't be lazy every day, I guess. So Matt and I are attempting to take out that mess in our yard. It's been there pretty much since my grandparents have lived here. I think they put it in, but obviously It's overgrown, so we're gonna kind of take it out, leave some of it for privacy, I guess, and then we'll kind of go from there. I kind of want to plant flowers there, but who knows? We'll see. I have the whole yard to do that.
Made good progress so far on this overgrowth planter shrubbery landscaping. It's coming.
Yes.
Got a nice little burn pile. We're gonna burn off that dead stuff.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and see what we want to keep because everything's like half alive. We can definitely shrink the size of it because a lot of it's unnecessary.
It's coming along. Oh, Ricky. Yes, sit. Good boy. You're the best. Yes. Did you help us? Did you find a lot of sticks? Okay. Yay. Our poor shed. We are getting rid of dirt here so we can put all of that junk here, and then we'll burn it later.
Alright, it's sometime later. Got a lot of this cleaned out. Left some of the stumps. I gotta dig those out at some point, but it looks a lot better than it did. Get it, Rick. No. Not interested. No. Get your toy. Not interested. We also cleared out this spot behind our shed so we can make a nice wood pile for summer for the fire pit. It looks bad, but it looks better than it did. It was all overgrown. So both this and this still have a lot of work to be done, but made a good chunk today. Alright, I just can't seem to get myself to stop today. One more project. When we took out the floor, the carpeting that was down here almost 2 years ago, we left these tack strips, and I've been meaning to take at least this one out today because it's right where you walk. So I'm gonna pull that up. So we didn't record an end of the video yesterday, so here we are on Monday. We'll still try to put a video out even though I'm working and there's really nothing going on today, but we'll find something to do. So hope you enjoyed Sunday. We'll see you soon.